Hello students, how are you all? Welcome to Affairscloud, Learn to Lead. My name is Vikas Rana. So students, we have an app by the name Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store for Android phones. Once you have downloaded and logged in with your Gmail ID, you will be transferred to your home page where you can see all the courses that are offered by us. Once you have purchased the course, you can see your courses in the My Course section. But why our courses are so better? Why we think we provide you one of the best content? Because we provide you content on daily basis. In the daily basis, we provide you current affairs with 20 questions quiz as well as the PDF of the current affairs of daily. Then similarly for weekly, on weekly basis we provide you current affairs PDF as well as a 50 questions quiz that will help you to revise all the content that you have learned. Then on monthly basis also we provide you top 100 current affair questions PDF that will be the compiled PDF of the 100 questions of that particular month that will be very helpful for you. And not just this friends, we provide you in English as well as in Hindi too. So both English and Hindi students can enjoy our courses. Apart from this friends, we also provide you banking related question answers, the banking related MCQ questions, the quizzes that will help you prepare for the bank exams. Not just that friends, we provide you a new way of learning, that is your infotainment infographics. That is a different and interesting way of learning. Apart from this, we cover 20 topic wise current affairs. These topics are important such as apps, portals, important days, books and authors days, national affairs, international affairs, sports, defense, all these topics, these are highly important and questions from these particular topics are asked. Also we cover state-wise current affairs also that will help you to prepare for your state exams. Also friends, as I told you, if you use the code Vikas10, you will be given extra 10% discount on the purchase you make. If you have any problem regarding login and your application, then you can contact us on support@of Affairscloud.com. This is our email ID and you can contact us on our mobile phone, that is 9677333886.
Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of 23rd of November. The session will be very interesting, so do pay attention till the end. And all those students who are watching our video for the first time, there is a suggestion for them to start making notes. Alright. So we'll revise first current affairs of yesterday and then we'll proceed to the today's video. The first is World Fisheries Day. When do we observe this? On 21st of November. Next was your World Television Day on 21st of November. Africa Industrialization Day on 20th of November. Next is Universal Children's Day. When do we observe this? On 20th of November. Next, the important one is that India secured 25 gold medals out of the 28 events at the 15th edition of the Asian Airgun Championship that was held in South Korea. I repeat, there was total of 28 events, out of which India secured 28 gold medals in the 15th edition of the Asian Airgun Championship. And the location is also important friend, it will be South Korea. Next is who became the first Indian women to win the medal in the Asian Cup table tennis tournament. I repeat, who became the first Indian women to win the medal in the Asian Cup table tennis tournament? She was Manika Batra. She was the second Indian and first Indian woman. Apart from this, which medal did she win? It was the bronze medal that she won during the Asian Cup table tennis tournament. Moving on. Next is former IAS officer Arun Goel has been appointed as the Election Commissioner of India. Important. Next is Dalai Lama. 14th Dalai Lama was awarded with the Gandhi Mandela Award by Himachal Pradesh Governor Rajendra Vishwanath Arlekar. And the reason he was awarded with this Gandhi Mandela Award is, as you can see, this is given to an individual who is working towards the principles of Mahatma Gandhi and Nelson Mandela and who is working towards peace and freedom of people. Alright, that is the reason 14th Dalai Lama was awarded with Gandhi Mandela Award by Himachal Pradesh Governor Rajendra Vishwanath Arlekar ji. Next we will be talking about, first of all, remember RBI and Moody's, and now Goldman Sachs. They have reduced the India's GDP growth rate. If we talk about Goldman Sachs, so Goldman Sachs has reduced the India's GDP growth rate that was earlier projected to be 6.9%, but now it has been reduced to 5.9% for the next year. If we talk about Moody's, Moody has reduced the India's GDP growth rate from 7.7% to 7%. And then if we talk about RBI, in their economy resilient report, the expected GDP growth rate by RBI is 7%. All right, important, mark this. So that's for the yesterday's revision. Now let's move to the today's current affairs. The first is India and European Union recently signed an intent of cooperation on climate modeling and quantum technology. That means we will be working towards making our climate a better place for living. We will be making working towards green climate, that is we will be working towards green energy, that is renewable sources of energy, energy that does not create pollution, energy that is not releasing carbon into the atmosphere. Apart from this, remember quantum technology. If you remember, recently three physicists were awarded Nobel Prize in the field of quantum entanglement, or for quantum entanglement they were awarded the Nobel Prize. And what is quantum entanglement? Quantum entanglement is when two particles, say this is a particle and this is a particle, these two particles are quantum entangled. That means if we change or make any change in this particular, or say they have spins, so if we change the spin of this particle, then the particle, irrespective of the space, irrespective of the distance between them, this particle will also change its spin. Say for example, it has a positive spin and it is a negative spin. When we are measuring it, and if we see that this is positive, then this B particle will be having a negative spin only if these two particles are quantum entangled. All right, and it is irrespective of the distance, be it is a kept at a distance of just 1 meter, or if they are also kept at a distance of 100,000 kilometers also, then also they will you can see this quantum entanglement. And in this field only three scientists were awarded for the Nobel Prize. So recently it is India and European Union that has signed an intent of cooperation, so that they will be working towards climate modeling and quantum entanglement or quantum technology. Also remember, quantum computers are there. How the computer works is that are even better than that of a supercomputers. All right, the speed of computation in these quantum systems are way too large. All right, and what is the aim that we discuss here? What is the aim of this collaboration? It is to facilitate collaboration on HPC. What is HPC? High performance computing applications using Indian and European supercomputers in areas such as biomolecular medicines, COVID-19 therapeutics, mitigating climate change, predicting natural disasters, and quantum computing. Also remember, there was a disease X that was named, and this is disease X is considered to be a disease that can have a potential cause of a pandemic in future also. Coming back, as you saw the aim, if we discuss some of the key points here, the agreement is on the lines of the commitments that was made by both the nations for deepening technological cooperation on quantum and HPC, that is high performance computing, during the India EU leaders meet on 8th of May. Highly important, take a note of it. Next is Southwestern Command conducted integrated firepower exercise by the name Shatru Nash. Shatru Nash. Shatru Nash is the name of the exercise that was conducted in Thar desert of Rajasthan. Location will be this. If I ask you Shatru, Shatru is enemy and Nash is destroy. That means in order to destroy the enemy, Southwestern Command conducted an exercise by the name Shatru Nash. It was conducted where? In the Thar desert of Rajasthan. Highly important. Alright. Then if we talk about this Shatru Nash, remember it involved multifarious firing platforms in an integrated manner involving both ground and aerial maneuvers. Actions including insertion of troops, offensive ground actions involving comprehensive coordination, All right, these and multiple technologies were also used here. Also, during this exercise, real time communication and sharing of a common operating picture amongst various participants to overcome emerging threats were also practiced and honed upon. Next, Next is TREDS. What is this? TREDS platform is your Trade Receivable Discounting System and M1 Exchange. These two organizations came together and signed an MOU with MSME Ministry for integration of Udyam portal. Now, what is Udyam portal? This Udyam portal is an online system that was launched for registering MSMEs that were launched by Union MSME Ministries. All right, apart from the that means this is basically Udyam portal is for registering the MSMEs, and who launched it? It was launched by MSME Ministry. Apart from this, remember when was this launched? Udyam portal, it was launched on 1st of July in 2020. Next thing you need to remember here is that the news that is saying, that is TREDS and M1 Exchange, they came together and signed an MOU with MSME Ministry for integration of Udyam portal. That means this will be integrated here. In this, apart from this, you need to remember that now we are talking about this Udyam portal, right? This MOU will transfer the MSME onboarding process on the M1 Exchange platform to facilitate a smooth payment process for the MSMEs. Also, the MSME will also benefit from a two-way exchange of information between Udyam portal and this M1 exchange. Also remember, the funds will help to these businesses to pay off their MSMEs debt in time, as well as they will also be able to raise another amount of money that will be helping them in their businesses. Coming back, remember TREDS platform has signed an MOU with M1 Exchange, and you can say TREDS along with M1 Exchange, they came together to sign an MOU with MSME Ministry so that Udyam portal can be integrated in them. And we talked about Udyam portal. Udyam portal is an online portal where the MSMEs will be registered. This was launched by MSME Ministry and it was launched on 1st of July 2020. Next, Manipur Shanghai Festival. Highly important. Who inaugurated this Manipur Shanghai Festival? This was inaugurated by Union Tourism Minister G. Kishan Reddy. First of all, remember this. Who inaugurated the Manipur Shanghai Festival? It was inaugurated by G. Kishan Reddy, who is our Union Tourism Minister. Highly important. This is the festival of oneness. Shanghai Festival. It is the festival of oneness. First thing. Then the annual cultural festival is organized by the Manipur Tourism Department and it was declared open at the main venue Shanghai Ethnic Park, that is in the Bishnupur district of Manipur. Another way this Manipur Shanghai Festival can be asked where it is observed, as the name suggests, this Shanghai Festival is observed in the state of Manipur, and in Manipur too it is in the Bishnupur district of Manipur where we observe this festival. Alright, here in this particular festival, remember this Shanghai Ethnic Park where this festival is hosted, this will feature the replicas of the traditional homes of 34 different Manipur tribes that was inaugurated by Chief Minister of Manipur N. Biren Singh. Then there is a theme on which this particular festival is based. This is, as we saw, Festival of Oneness. Apart from this, this was a 10-day long festival. This was a 10-day long festival that will take place till 30th of November. Alright, this will take place in 13th location that will spread over 6 districts of Manipur. Alright, and this Shanghai festival, it marks the 11th edition of the celebration. Alright, highly important. But remember, in 2020 and 2021, this festival did not take place because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Alright, so this is your Shanghai festival. This festival is an annual cultural festival that is organized by Manipur Tourism Department. This time it was in the Manipur in the Bishnupur district. This is a 10-day long festival. Then there is a theme of this festival, that is Festival of Oneness. And remember, here in this particular Shanghai Ethnic Park where this festival will be held, there 34 different Manipur tribes homes will be showcased that were inaugurated by the Chief Minister of Manipur and Biren Singh. Alright, then if we talk about this Manipur Shanghai festival, the festival is named after the state animal Shanghai, the bro-antled deer found only in Manipur, as you can see them in the picture. Then Shanghai festival began in 2010 and was developed to become a significant platform for Manipur to present its rich tradition and culture to the people, and we mentioned it is the 11th of the edition of this festival that we observed in 2022. Next is India has climbed 6 places to 61st rank in the Network Readiness Index of 2022. Highly important. If we are question is asking you what is the rank of India in the Network Readiness Index that was released by US based non-profit institute, all right, that is Network Readiness Index was released, and in this index what is the rank of India? The rank of India is 61 in 2022, but if we talk about 2021, the rank of India was 67. All right, in 2021 the rank of India was 67. Highly important. Then who topped this Network Readiness Index? It was topped by United States of America, as it is the most network ready society with an overall score of 80.3, where in India the score can be seen to be around 51.19. All right, highly important. Apart from this, remember, if we are talking about is the NRI measures the readiness of countries to exploit the opportunities that are offered by information and communication technology for the development and competitiveness. Apart from this, India is ranked third out of 36 in the group of lower middle income countries after Ukraine, all right, and Indonesia in the first and second position. But remember, if overall rank is asked to you, and that is the reason I don't want you to remember this third, I want you to remember that rank of India is 61 in the Network Readiness Index for 2022, that was topped by United States of America. Next is antimicrobial resistance. As we have studied about this, antimicrobial resistance is, that is your bacterias, viruses, pathogens, protozoas, they after some time the effect on them of the vaccines, of medicines, they reduce, because these also evolve with time, and as they evolve with time, our medicines, our vaccines should also evolve with time, so that they can take care of those evolved bacterias, evolved viruses. All right, that is the reason a report was released recently by WHO that stated that this antimicrobial resistance will reduce the global annual GDP by about 3.8% by the year 2050. That means we will be needing to invest a large amount of money in this particular segment, so that as the bacteria is evolving, as the virus is evolving with time, our medicines, our vaccines should also evolve with time, so that they can take care of the new variant. Because if for example this virus evolves, all right, but the vaccine or the medicine that we have as of now, they won't affect it, right? So it won't be of no use those vaccines to take again and again. So our vaccine should also evolve with time as the bacteria is evolving. So that is the reason we need to spend a lot of amount of money, and a data was released for the same that stated that around 3.8% of the GDP is being required by the year 2050 on this antimicrobial resistance, all right, to tackle that. And this data was released by whom? It was released by WHO. Apart from this, one more data was released, that is, first of all we focus on this, that WHO released this data, and it was for the antimicrobial resistance, that it will release the GDP by 3.8% by 2050. Apart from this, remember, a data was also released that stated that around 1 billion people are at the risk of hearing loss, and this is because of the headphones, this is because of the earbuds that we are using, and we are using them for loud music, we are using them for a very loud music. That is the reason around 1 billion of the young people are at the risk of losing their hearing powers. All right, so coming back, if we talk about WHO, Director General is Dr. Tedros Ghebreyesus. Where is the headquarter? It is in Geneva, Switzerland, and it was established in 1948. One more thing here only in this particular antimicrobial resistance. Remember, this all announcement, this data was released during the AMR, during the World Antimicrobial Awareness Week, that is WAAW, that was from 18 to 24th of November. Next is Karnataka. Karnataka has highest installed grid interactive renewable power capacity in India as per the data released by RBI. I repeat, RBI recently released the 7th edition of their statistical publication named Handbook of Statistics on Indian States 21-22. I repeat, recently RBI has released their 7th edition of the data, that was Handbook of Statistics on Indian States 21-22. And according to this data that was released by RBI, it stated that Karnataka has the highest installed grid interactive renewable power capacity in India with a total capacity of 15,463 megawatts. Alright, this is followed by, as we say, Karnataka is on the top place. This is followed by Tamil Nadu with 15,225 megawatts of capacity, followed by Gujarat with 13,153 megawatts of capacity at the third position. Alright, highly important. Apart from this, remember, if we talk about RBI, can you tell me when was RBI established? It was established in 1935. And remember, in GS portion, it can also be asked the date on which the RBI was established. It is 1st of April in 1935. We saw the establishment of RBI. Next news is Kodak General has introduced the usage-based vehicle insurance feature. That means the standard rule of insurance right now for the motor vehicles is that it will be valid for year basis. That means it will be valid for 1 year. That means if you are going for a motor vehicle insurance today, then it will be valid for the same day till next year. This is the way that is going, that is the general way. But now a new way of insurance has been released, a vehicle insurance, not just by Kotak. Earlier also it was launched by many other organizations, but now it is General Kotak General that has released this usage based vehicle insurance. That is, it will be based on the number of kilometers that you are driving. All right, it won't be based on the number of, or it won't be based on a time period. It will be generally based on the number of kilometers that you are driving your car. All right, highly important. All right, Kotak Mahindra General Insurance Company launched Kotak Meter, that is switch on switch off, an add-on cover for private car insurance policy to allow policy holders pause their insurance when the vehicle is not in use, when the vehicle is idle. Alright, highly important. This meter on add-on feature will use this can be downloaded by users through the Kotak Meter mobile app from Play Store or your App Store, that is for Android phone, and the App Store is for your Apple phones respectively. Alright, this will allow the vehicle owners to switch off their car insurance coverage on and off based on the usage. If you are not using it, then you can shut it off. If you are not using it, that can be switched on again. Also friends, remember, with time you will be able to see a large change in the policies and insurance, because there was an earlier company that launched a same policy with the number of kilometers that you are driving. All right, and now it is based on the usage. Then you will be seeing that the time period insurance policy, that is the standard policy that we do nowadays, that is based on full year, that will be go into existence, that will exist with time. All right, it will extend with time. So this is your Kotak General that has introduced this usage based vehicle insurance feature. All right, that you can do on and off with respect to time. Next is ICICI Bank. They have launched a dollar bond deposit linked loan for NRIs as GIFT City. Where is this GIFT City? This is in your Gujarat. Alright, first of all remember this. And what is GIFT City? If we talk about the full form, that is Gujarat International Finance Tech City. So recently it was your ICICI Bank, that is a private sector lender, that has launched two new products, that is loan against deposit and dollar bonds for NRIs customers at its branch in the GIFT City. All right, and this ICICI became the first bank to offer such a product at the GIFT City in Gujarat. What is this LED? If we talk about loan against deposit, that means this is similar to a loan feature in foreign currency against a deposit in India, and this will include the non-resident external fixed deposits in rupees. That means when you are doing a fixed deposit, on the basis of that fixed deposit you will be getting a loan amount. Apart from this, then what are dollar bonds? Because we know two things were launched here. One is your loan against deposit and dollar bonds. The dollar bond is basically, this is an offer, that is an alternate investment offer for the NRIs to book dollar bonds through ICICI Bank in GIFT City from among the 50 issuers or companies for these particular bonds. All right, so they can buy the bonds through the ICICI Bank at the GIFT City. So what are the two things that have been launched by ICICI Bank? That is loan against deposit. That means if you are making a fixed deposit, then against that fixed deposit you will be able to take loan. And dollar bonds, that means you will be able to buy bonds with the help of this ICICI Bank, and this is applicable for NRIs. Apart from this, if we talk about this global current account, this offerings that have been made to NRIs, they should have a no minimum balance that helps the NRI to deposit money in foreign currencies also, such as dollar, euro, British pound sterling in India. Then if we talk about ICICI Bank, can you tell me who is the managing director and chief executive officer of ICICI Bank? Sandeep Bakshi. Where is the headquarter? Headquarter is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. And when was it established? In 1994 we saw the establishment of ICICI Bank. Next is CRISIL as well as ICRA. What is CRISIL? CRISIL is your Credit Rating Information Services of India Limited. That is your CRISIL. That is a rating agency. All right, CRISIL has recently revised or reduced the India's GDP growth rate by 30 basis points for the year 2022 to 2023, that is your fiscal year 23, and it has been reduced from 7.3%. As I mentioned, 30 basis point has been reduced, that means it has been reduced to 7%. So CRISIL has reduced the India's GDP growth rate from 7.3% to 7%. Highly important. First of all, mark this. Question can definitely be asked to you, and there is a high chance that this question will be asked to you. All right, then if we talk about Moody's, we also saw that Moody's has reduced the India's GDP growth rate from 7.7% to 7%. RBI has reduced the India's growth rate to 7, or RBI has projected India's growth rate to be 7%. Goldman Sachs has reduced from 6.9% to 5.9%. All right, highly important. Next is KVG. What is KVG? Karnataka Vikas Gramin Bank. All right, KVG Bank has got the award for Atal Pension Yojana enrollment. I repeat, Karnataka Vikas Gramin Bank has received a national award from the Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority, that is PFRDA. This PFRDA awarded Karnataka Vikas Gramin Bank with the Atal Pension Yojana for the, that means they have made a significant contribution for the enrollment of people towards this Atal Pension Yojana. That is the reason PFRDA has awarded Karnataka Vikas Bank with this Atal Pension Yojana enrollment award. All right, highly important. So they got the award so that they saw, or that is they did the maximum number of enrollment under the Atal Pension Yojana. That is the reason PFRDA awarded Karnataka Vikas Bank with a national award. All right, highly important. If we talk about the data that how many people were enrolled, so say for around 3,34,687 accounts were enrolled to the Atal Pension Yojana during a period of 2022 to 2023. All right, then if we talk about this bank, they have a currently total of 629 locations in the 9 districts of Vijaypura, Mangalore. Then if we talk about Atal Pension Yojana, then this Yojana was launched in the year 2015. It was launched to create a universal social security system for all the Indians, especially the poor. That means if they don't have the money, they will be easily able to get some small portion of money on monthly basis so that they can cover their monthly expense. Atal Pension Yojana is administered by whom? It is administered by PFRDA, and this is the organization that gave the national award to Karnataka Vikas Gramin Bank. Alright, then under this account, users between the age of 80 to 40 are eligible for Atal Pension Yojana, and the contribution vary depending upon the pension amount selected. At the age of 60, subscribers will start receiving the guaranteed minimum monthly pension of 1000 rupees to 5000 rupees. Next is NTPC team has won the gold award in the 47th ICQCC 2022. That is your National Thermal Power Corporation's quality control team from Unchanar, Uttar Pradesh, that has recently won the gold award in the 47th International Convention on Quality Control Circle for the year 2022. Highly important, mark this. Alright, I repeat, National Thermal Power Corporation Quality Control Team from Uttar Pradesh has won the gold at the 47th International Convention on Quality Control Circle. The theme of this ICQCC, that is your International Convention on Quality Control Circle, was Built Back Better Through Quality Efforts. This is the theme on which it was based. And remember, NTPC team presented the frequent choking of collecting tanks of AHP 16. Remember this news also. So, who won the gold at the 47th ICQCC 2022? It was your NTPC team from Uttar Pradesh that has won this, and the theme on which this ICQCC was based was Built Back Better Through Quality. Next is India has taken over as the Council of Chair of Global Partnership on AIGPI. What is this AIGPI? First of all, remember this global partnership on AI. This is your GPAI, that is Global Partnership on AI. And we know what is AI. AI stands for Artificial Intelligence. So who has taken over as the Council Chair of Global Partnership on Artificial Intelligence? It will be India. India will be having the presidency of G20 now. India will also have the for the first time, India will be organizing the SCO meeting of Council of Heads. So for SCO also, who will be having the presidency? If I say, it will be India. For G20 also for India, and India will also help the Council of Chair of GPAI, that is Global Partnership on Artificial Intelligence. Highly important. All right. And what is this GPI basically? This is an international initiative that will support that supports the responsible and human-centric development and the use of artificial intelligence. That means to encourage the use of artificial intelligence in a proper, safe way. That is the reason this GPAI was formed. And who will have this council chairperson of this ACI now? It will be India. Alright, highly important. Next is Venugopal Achanta. Venugopal Achanta has been elected as the member of the International Committee for Weight and Measures. I repeat, Professor Venugopal Achanta, who is the director of the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research of the Department National Physical Laboratory, that is in New Delhi, has been elected as the member of the International Committee for Weights and Measures. He was formally recognized as an elected member of CIPM in the 27th General Conference on Weights and Measures conference that took place from 15th to 18th of November in Paris, France. So, who has been appointed as the new member of the International Committee for Weights and Measures? He will be Professor Venugopal Achanta ji. Next is ISRO. If we talk about ISRO, we know ISRO is making their own international station by the year 2030. Then ISRO also launched the Vikram S, that is the name of the first private rocket that was built by Skyroot Aerospace, that was launched by ISRO, and it was launched from which location? It was launched for Satish Dhawan Space Center, Sriharikota in Andhra Pradesh. Now the news is that ISRO has carried out a parachute airdrop test of Gaganyaan program. That means when in the Gaganyaan program, there will definitely, in every satellite that is launched by any space organization, there are satellites, there are parachute in those satellites for safe landing. All right, so for that a test was conducted by the ISRO for the parachute airdrop of the Gaganyaan program, as you can see it in the picture, and it was a successful testing. So Vikram Sarabhai Space Center, that is in Trivandrum, Kerala, the research center of Indian Space Research Organization, conducted the integrated main parachute airdrop test of IM80. And what is IM80 here? IM80 here stands for integrated main parachute airdrop test. I repeat, that is integrated main parachute airdrop test, that is your IM80. Alright, where was it for tested by? It was tested from Vikram Sarabhai Space Center in Trivandrum, Kerala. It was tested by whom? It was tested by ISRO. And this is for which mission? This is basically for, as you can see here, it is for Gaganyaan program that was recently tested. Alright, next. Who is the chairman of ISRO? If we talk about ISRO, who is the chairman? S. Somnath ji. Where is the headquarter? Bangalore, Karnataka. When was this established? 1969. Next is Novak Djokovic. Novak Djokovic has won the 6th ATP final title match with Roger Federer's record. Alright, I repeat, recently Novak Djokovic, who is 35 years of age, has won the ATP, that is Association of Tennis Professional, that is ATP full form. That ATP finals title was held for the first time by Novak Djokovic. He won the title and defeated Kasper Ruud in the straight sets. Also remember, with winning this particular 6th title, Novak Djokovic has equaled the Swiss tennis player Roger Federer's record for the ATP finals championship. I repeat, that is the record of the Roger Federer is 6, and now he has also won his 6th time the ATP championship. Alright, highly important, mark this. Here you can see Novak Djokovic, who is from Serbia. He is 35 years of age. He has won the ATP, that is 6th time he has won it, and after winning it for the 6th time, he has matched the record of the Swiss player, that is Roger Federer, for the ATP finals championship. Also, this 6th time champion of championship of the Novak Djokovic was his career's 91st career title and the 5th title of the 2022 season. Important. Alright, so don't get confused. It was his 91st victory of his career, 5th title for the year 2022, and for this ATP title, NATO ATP title, it was his 6th time that matched along with the record of Roger Federer. Alright, highly important. Next is we are talking about Northeast Olympic Games for the year 2022. Can you tell me where were they held? They were held from 9 to 17th of November at Shillong, Meghalaya. They were the second edition of the Northeast Olympic Games that were held in Shillong, Meghalaya from 9 to 17th of November. Highly important. These games were jointly hosted by the government of Meghalaya and the Northeast Olympic Association. A total of 18 disciplines were featured in the event. That means a total of 18 games were played here. Remember, who topped in these particular Northeast Olympic Games? It was topped by Manipur with 240 medals. Alright, out of which 85 were gold, 76 silver and 77 bronze. And on second position was your Assam, that secured the second position with a total of 203 medals, 89 gold, 61 silvers and 63 bronze. Followed by Arunachal Pradesh on the third position. Next, World Heritage Week. From 19 to 25th of November, we observe World Heritage Week. Next is JKRLM, that is your Jammu and Kashmir Rural Livelihood Mission, has recently signed an MOU with MISHO to empower around 1800 self-help group members. Now, if we are talking about this Jammu and Kashmir Rural Livelihood Mission, that was named Umeed. So we can say Umeed has tied up, or we have signed an MOU with Misho. Misho is an online platform similar to that of a Myntra and Amazon. So here you sell clothes. So for that reason only, for selling of, to support or to encourage the women, to encourage the self-help groups to make products for the same, these two organizations came together to support around 1800 self-help groups by providing them with an online platform to launch and grow their businesses and empower rural women entrepreneurs. Highly important. And this MOU was signed and exchanged in the presence of Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha as Raj Bhavan in Jammu and Kashmir. Alright. And if why we are saying Lieutenant Governor? Because Jammu and Kashmir is your union territory. So that's all for the day, friends. Now let's go for a quick revision. India and EU signed an intent of cooperation on climate modeling and quantum technology. Southwestern Command conducted integrated power exercise, that is Shatru Nash, that was held in Thar Desert in Rajasthan. Then TRADS and M1 Exchange came together to sign an MOU with MSME Ministry for the integration of Udyam portal. Manipur Shanghai Festival started in 2022. Then you can see about the second part of the COP27 summit that was held in Egypt. You can talk about it. Just read it in the PDF. Then Network Readiness Index 2022 was released and India secured 61st position in this particular index for the year 2022. Then Antimicrobial Resistance. This is the reason that will reduce the global GDP by around 3.8% by the year 2050 as per the data released by WHO. And antimicrobial resistance is the resistance that is found by the new variants of bacteria, viruses, protozoa against vaccines and medicines. Then Karnataka has the highest installed grid interactive renewable power capacity in India as per the RBI handbook. Kodak General has introduced add-on insurance feature for private car owners. ICICI Bank has launched two new products for NRIs, that are dollarbond and LAD, loan against deposit. CRISIL received India's GDP forecast that has been reduced from 7.3% to 7%, that was revised by CRISIL. Then KVG Bank, Karnataka Vikas Gramin Bank, has received the national award from PFRDA for Atal Pension Yojana enrollment. NTPC team has won the gold at the 47th ICQCC 2022. Then India take over the chair of the Global Partnership on Artificial Intelligence from France. Then India will have the chairmanship of G20 also, and it will also preside over the chair of SCO Summit for Council of Heads. Then Venu Gopal Achanta has been elected as the member of International Committee for Weight and Measures. ISRO completed its integrated main parachute airdrop test of Gaganyaan program. And some few last is that NATO ATP finals, Novak Djokovic has won his 6th ATP finals, and that has equaled its score with that of Roger Federer, and it was his 91st career win. Northeast Olympic Games were held in Shillong, Meghalaya, and Manipur has secured here the top rank, or you can say Manipur is the state that has secured the top number of medals, and on the second position will be your who were on the second position in this particular event of Assam. Alright. Then World Heritage Week on 19th to 15th of November. Then remember JKRLM, that is your Umeed and Misho came together, or they have signed an MOU so that they can empower and help around 1800 self-help group members. So that's all for the day, friends. Now it's time for your homework. First question, as per the Global Information Technology Report, which country tops the Network Readiness Index? Second is, who was honored with the Indian Film Personality of the Year 2022 award in the 53rd International Film Festival of India? Third is, which forum launched the Loss and Damage Fund to support poorer countries? Fourth, which is the first Indian table tennis player to win a medal in the ITTF ATTU Asian Cup? Important. Alright, highly important. Next, which country is the, here only I can say that she became the first Indian woman and second Indian to win this medal. Alright, here it is asked the first Indian, you have to tell me. So if I ask you first women and second Indian, comment that also. So So 2 names you have to tell me. Next, which country is the chair of the Global Partnership on Artificial Intelligence? We just did now. So these are your 5 homework question, friends. Do comment below the answer of each of them. And if you find the session to be interesting, let me know in the comment section. Do like the video, and if you are new to our channel, subscribe. So that's all for the day. Thank you and have a nice day.
That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the of courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.